Hey Paul, hey Dino, it's John over at Helix House. Just sending you over the proposal for your digital marketing. And I wanted to dive in a bit more detail into the proposal because there's one or two things, they're kind of nuances that I wanted to walk through with you just to make sure you know that this is going to be kind of fully custom and fully flexible for you. So don't think that this proposal is the be all and end all. It's a good way to get us started and give you an idea of what we can do, but there's going to be a follow-up call after this where we really kind of lock in the details. So I'm not going to go through the whole proposal. You know, the intro stuff is very much who we are as a company, what we're all about, our ethos, how we build partnerships, and I really do urge you to read all of it. There's a couple of really good case studies in there as well. So take some time to read through all of that. What I want to do is dive into this section where it's all about you guys and talk you through the thought process behind everything that's in this document. So starting from the challenges that we've identified. So this is based on the calls that we've had already. So suboptimally designed website, no surprises there. The whole brand at the moment needs that overhaul that we spoke about. The website is turning away what little traffic it is getting. There's unclear calls to action. There's a lack of significant information on what you guys do, and it's a confusing interface. You know, the whole thing needs an overhaul, and obviously that would echo through the rest of the brand as well. There's also a lack of targeted traffic to the site. So you guys have done excellently with, growing that company with word of mouth and with trade shows. What we need to do next is make sure there's a steady stream of qualified traffic to the website, the new website, so that we can increase the number of demos being booked because your conversion rates are obviously good. We just need more opportunities to do that. There's also an absence of the SEO strategies that we commonly use nowadays. So you're missing out, really. There's a large amount of organic traffic that you could be capturing, but we're not because we don't have the robust SEO strategy. It's a competitive space, so it's pretty essential to have this up and running, really. So the website should be optimized and regular content should be produced to keep improving your organic ranking. And then finally, no consistent use of social media. The presence on social right now is minimal, and that's another huge loss, of opportunity, I should say, because most people nowadays are looking for products and services online, on social. So businesses just can't afford to hold back anymore. They need to build the social brand awareness. So we need to get that up and rolling. Okay. So that's the challenges, the solutions. So custom rebrand. Now, before we push ahead with digital marketing, I know you guys need to do a rebrand. You know you need to do a rebrand, whether that's with us or with another agency. You just need to get that done. So before we run traffic, before we run ads, there's no point doing it right now because the website won't convert them into new customers. So first and foremost, let's talk about the branding. Everything that we would do for that would be initial branding meeting. That's the creative brainstorming session, style guide. So you have that moving forward. Any other assets you want to create can be in alignment with your own style because we give you the guide on how to do that. We'll do the new look website, of course, and then the additional assets that we spoke about on the phone as well. It's all taken care of in-house. We have a design and branding team here. You can come to our offices. You can meet them. It's going to be a fun experience. And let's create an amazing first impression. That's what people really need to realize about their website. People don't know you at that point. They just know your website. So think about what that first impression is and how that's making your company look. So the solution number 2, obviously paid media campaign. So this is going to ensure that steady stream of traffic to the new website. Now we can manage your AdWords or we can manage Facebook advertising, and that's depending on budget. I'm going to give you a full breakdown of budget in just a moment. So bearing in mind we can do one or both or the other, as long as you're doing one so that we have some targeted traffic coming through to the new website. We use laser sharp targeting and vast experience. So we're trying to make sure that you'll only spend ad dollars where it matters the most, which is on high quality leads. It's not about just pumping hundreds of people through to the website if they're not qualified leads. There's no point. Solution number 3, SEO/content marketing. So I know you've given a lot of thought about this, and you've mentioned it more than once on the call that there is an opportunity for organic search results, and I fully agree with you on that. So let us take ownership of the on-site SEO and the regular blogging. So on-site SEO, when we do the rebrand, we can also do the back end. So Google recognizes your site more easily. And then regular blogging to develop the content that tells Google that you're alive, you're well, that's the heartbeat of your website. Also leading to a steady stream of organic traffic in the near future. So that's going to be steady streams in both departments, paid and organic. So yeah, engaging the content, reaching out to new audiences, engaging with the followers, amplifying the content across multiple platforms, all bringing people into the funnel, directing them to the website, and then you guys do what you do by converting that into new business. And then finally, as an additional option, we could take over regular organic posting on your social media sites as well, so Facebook and Instagram. So paid media is running ad campaigns. Obviously, social media management is just literally taking over your Facebook business page, putting up some content 2 or 3 times per week to engage your followers and get people talking about you. So we're building the brand awareness over time, which means more people will click through to the website. Okay, so in terms of the fee structure, well, the rebrand package is pretty simple. There's only 2 versions for you to consider. One is with website copy. One is without any website copy. Let me talk you through this. So in both cases, we're going to do the initial branding meeting, which is, I say 2 hours. Typically, we run a bit later than that, but that's fine. 2 to 3 hours, let's say, with the full Helix team, diving into what it is that makes ChatDrive so special, and then we will turn all of that into your brand, your new brand. From that initial meeting, we will create an amazing new style guide. This is everything selected for you. So new colors, new fonts, new images, new logo. Doesn't say logo on there specifically, but that is included. Everything chosen by our design experts and given to you. So if there's anything you want to do in the future and you don't want to use us for some reason, you can just go ahead and do it using your own style guide, because it will be in alignment with everything else you have. Of course, we'll do the full website redesign. That's really the big piece of the 5 things listed on this page. That's the huge part of the project. So based on our experience of creating positive user experiences and, of course, driving conversions, we can redo the site top to bottom, make it look incredible, including the new structure as well, because at the moment it's a bit confusing. Now, the option is to us to also do the website copy. I've just noticed this typo that's supposed to say extra. That will not happen on your website. So we can also tidy up the copy on your existing website. Now, at the moment, the copy is not terrible. I looked at the site over and over again. The copy that you do have is okay. We would probably add a bit more to the homepage as part of the redesign. So don't worry about that. We can do, headline, tagline, that kind of thing. If you want us to rework the copy from scratch, so it's more marketing magic, it does help to increase conversions, but it is more hours for us, so it does put the price up. But whether you do that or not, you also get the additional assets. So we talked about business cards, letterheads, email footers, that kind of thing. So we can take care of that in this all-inclusive price, and it's all based on the style guide that we create, so everything looks cohesive. So there's only 2 versions. If you want all of that, but you're fine with the existing copy on the website, that's $11,000. If you want us to do everything, including revamping all of the copy on the website, so it's a brand new site, literally words and design, then that's $14,000. That's a one-time thing, and we want to get that up and running before we really start running traffic, so that the traffic that does go to the website is actually going to convert. Which leads me on to the monthly services. Now, this is where we're super flexible, and we don't have an exact price for you right now because we still need a follow-up call to create the custom plan. But I'm going to show you this page and then an even more detailed breakdown of what costs what, so you can literally see how easy it is to piece together a package that works for you. So let's talk about the ones that I'm recommending here. We have SEO on site, which is just something that we do up front. Obviously, we're going to look after the website in terms of the metadata, the tags, the titles, local optimization, all of that. PPC advertising, as I said before, that's going to be things like keyword research, competitor analysis, ad testing, optimization, all of that taken care of to build the campaigns. And we would include the Facebook in that as well, if you go with the Facebook option as well as PPC. Content management, so we're going to be looking at things like blog posts, guest articles, digital PRs, email marketing, whatever we can do to get the content out there to build your SEO, so you build your visibility in the search results. And then social media management, if we do go with that option, that's content creation, content scheduling, engaging with your followers, and giving you analytics. By the way, you'll see video marketing at the end there. That's grayed out. That is the 5th cornerstone, but we didn't offer it on this occasion because it's unnecessary. What we do include with all of this is data and analytics. It's not listed because it's not really a service that we charge for, but every week without fail, you will be on a call with our dedicated account manager, and he will be going over the analytics from all of this to show you exactly where your investment went and the return on that investment, giving you some advice on what to do next, telling you what we think we should do next. So that's an ongoing relationship. Okay, so then there's some instructions on what happens next, how to become a partner, which is essentially, follow-up call. So we finalize the deliverables, we sign the contracts, there's an initial down payment, and then we sip on something bubbly, so we celebrate. And then we finish out saying thank you, and then there's the bios of each one of our team leaders. Okay, so I'm going to give you, some time to read through all of that. What I wanted to leave you with is just a more detailed breakdown of this. So this is our pricing, and you see the range here is quite dramatic, right? We can go as low as 1,500, we can go as high as 5,000. There's actually even more than that we could go into. But I think the best way to explain it is that here's a pricing table I put together for you. Everything we do has a cost. So in the content writing department, we have long form blog posts and short form blog posts. And as you would expect, long form costs a bit more than short. Guest post articles, that's 500. So you see how everything we do here, like graphic design, web design, is custom. We can't just have a standard price for that. It completely depends on how big the site is. Sales pages, infographics, brochures, they all come at a cost, right? Media, we don't really need to talk about too much because we're not doing that just yet. Maybe in the future. Maybe we can do a nice video commercial for you, but not right now. PPC management, you see how we break it down into costs. So whatever your ad spend is, it depends. That really gives us our agency fee on top of that. Same with social ad management as well. Link building we do. We can actually drop that down a lot lower than this now. It used to be up to 1,000 as a minimum. We actually do it now for a minimum 250 because we started to work with a different person who does link building. And then data and analytics. If it's anything that's not included in the usual, it's $125 per hour, but everything you would need is included in the usual, so you're not really going to get charged for data and analytics. But what that does is it gives us an opportunity to give you examples, okay? So I put together some examples of what your monthly package could look like line by line. So let's just say that on a lower investment we want, so from the content department, one short form blog post, which is $500, just one of those. So $500, right? PPC management, let's just say you wanted to spend $500 a month on AdWords. That's going straight to Google. That's not us. We charge 50% on top of that to manage that campaign, so that would be $250. Link building, very important to build your organic, so we'd probably do one good quality link per month for $250. And then data and analytics, like I said, you get the weekly report calls included in all of our prices, so no need to bill you for that. So that would be $1,000 for your agency fee, and then the extra $500 that goes straight to Google. So all in all, $1,500. Now that's a very small campaign, but it's a great way to get started. What you could do is you could move up to, let's say, 2 blog posts per month. Again, the cost stays the same. We're just doubling up the number. PPC, let's leave that the same at $500, so our agency fee is $250. Now we're doing Facebook ad management as well, so social ad management, the same cost, so $500, and that goes straight to Facebook for the ads themselves. We charge 50% for our agency fee, so that's $250. Keeping your link building at $250, just one good quality link per month. And that's going to give you 1,750 plus your ad spend again, so 2,750. The benefit is because we're doing more blogging, it's going to have a faster impact on your organic. And because we're now advertising on Facebook as well as PPC, we're going to have more traffic coming through to your website. So we can kind of layer them up. And then, example 3, if you wanted to go a little bit higher budget, we could still keep your blogs at 2 per month. That's a good rate to get your SEO up and running, and the link building, that's doing the same thing. But now, look what happens if we do 1,000 per month for PPC and 1,000 per month for social. Bearing in mind that money is still going straight to Google, straight to Facebook. Our fee at 50% now has 500 and 500. And social account management, this is a new one. So this would be us posting on your Facebook page, Instagram page, 3 times a week. And for that per month is $1,500. So now we have a monthly total for the agency fee of $3,750. And in this case, your ad spend is $2,000. 1,000 going to Google, 1,000 going to Facebook. So now you're up to 5,750. So you can imagine that with increased social engagement, higher ad spend, more blogs, everything is still kind of moving in the same direction. You're just going to get there faster. That's the thing to remember. All of these systems work. It's just how fast do you want to get there, and where do you want to start your investment. Now, you mentioned that PPC might not work in your industry. So if we get started with 1,000 or 1,750, option 1, option 2, and then after the first month of running ads, PPC isn't working, we can just substitute that for Facebook advertising. So try one first, then move on to another one. we could pull out advertising altogether and just focus on organic. I wouldn't recommend it because organic takes a few months to really get you any customers, but these are all options. So you see why it's kind of difficult for me to actually give you a solid price for your monthlies. What I'd prefer to do is really develop this partnership early on and say to you, look, we can manipulate this. We can do something that you're really happy with. Now, I know you want me to tell you what to do because that's my area of expertise. So I'm going to do that right now. I would say come on at level 2 in terms of your budget. $1,750 for the agency fee, plus a good ad spend of $1,000. Honestly, I would probably put it all into PPC to start with and see if that does work. If it doesn't, then we could split up and try Facebook advertising as well. The reason I say that is because PPC tends to have faster results than Facebook advertising, and I want you guys to have fast results. So we'll do 2 blog posts, we'll do 1,000 ad spend for PPC instead of this social ad management for now. We'll do some link building, and we'll say 1,750 for the agency plus 1,000 on ad spend. That would be my recommendation for you to get started. If you want to go above and beyond that and get better results faster, by all means come on at level 3 or give me a custom version of this, but I don't want you guys to come on and be nervous about what we're doing and where the money's going. I'd rather get you a solid ROI for the first few months, and then we can scale up after that when it makes sense to do so. Okay, I have talked way longer than I was expecting to. Thank you very much for sticking out all the way through the video. I hope you did. Anyway, I will send this all over to you now, and hopefully we can jump on a follow-up call very soon to answer any questions you have and lock in the details of the monthly arrangement. All right, I will speak to you very soon. Thank you.